Good day, everyone. You're welcome to class. Today, we're going to be starting a new series on SQL. As we all know, SQL is one of the most important tools when it comes to data analytics, and also for database management. We use SQL to retrieve data. And the reason why, as a data analyst, there is need for you to learn how to use SQL is because in our previous video, I remember when we're trying to upload a particular data set, it became very difficult for us. It was taking time and time for that data set to, for us to import into Excel. So that is why I see SQL as a very important tool as a data analyst. So what we're going to be doing today is, try to see how we install the Microsoft SQL Management Server Studio, sorry, and also the server we use. So we're going to be installing two things on our machine, on our desktop, on our laptop, in order for us to be able to, for us to be able to guide ourselves in this process. So I will drop a link on the description box, so you just click on it and it take you direct to where you will install the studio and also the server. So please join me as we try to create a pathway in order for us to be able to know how to use both the studio and also other things. Thank you so much. Let's jump and discuss how to do that. Thank you. So after clicking on the link in the description box, you're supposed to click on this. You install this first. So after installing this, and you're sure that it has been installed, this is SSMS, that is Microsoft SQL Management Studio. So after installing this, you click on the next link. It will take you to a page where you are supposed to I think they have like three options there. So you click on the custom, I think the custom icon, where it will ask you to, just like the first one we download the server directly to your machine, but the last one, I think the custom also, it will give you the opportunity to be able to download like this. It will to become a file so that you can install on multiple machines. So that's just the difference. So you click on the custom one. So after installing it, you click on the SSMS. So if you're supposed to get something like this. Sorry, let me just take this out. Sorry for that. So you're supposed to get something like this. So this, you're supposed to get something like this. Okay, supposed to get something like this. So let's just try to go through everything that is here, in our title bar and also the menu bar. So from here, you observe that we have, this is where your database are placed. Here is the whole database in this particular machine. So before you do anything, you want to make sure that you click on the right database here, or even though you don't click on it, when you're writing your command, you specify the database you want to before it will execute. So this is the execute button. You click on it after highlighting. For example, you write select. For example, what I'm doing now, you need to select everything before you execute, especially when you have multiple commands. So that's what this execution is meant for. So copy and paste. Other things here are just things that are shortcut keys and all that. But the most important thing we are going to be discussing here this moment is here, this place, this connect. This is disconnect. If you click on it now, you observe, let's just hold on a little bit. You observe that okay, I think it shouldn't be active. So when you click on it now, it will ask you to connect. It will ask you to connect. But before then, why try? I forgot to tell us something. While trying to we're trying to when you open this, it will ask you, or why trying to install the server, it will ask you to put your username, your server name, sorry. So it is expected that you followed what is here. Make sure here is database machine, and then also make sure this is my own the name of my machine, Ogbaje /SQL Express. Sometimes you may configure yours to be anyhow you want it. It can be 01 or so, but there's no need for that. Just make it very simple. The name of your desktop, the name of your machine will be the first thing that will appear here / just follow it instead of you trying to complicate issues for yourself. So you click on it and you are good to go. So make sure that anytime you're trying to configure your machine, you don't forget this, because this is what you're supposed, this is your server name, and if this is not correct, it will not be able to connect. So you click on OK, and it will show that here this is green sign showing that yes, it's active. So also there is something I want us also to explore. So I want us to explore. The name of your server node will be here. So the server has been installed, but it's not really showing. But now it's running at the back end of the system. So if you want to be able to do it, connect and disconnect manually, just go to search button, search for SQL server. Make sure you not this. Yes, this is what we want. Configuration. Then it will ask you for this. Then you click on OK. Then after that, you see it's running, showing that it is running. So you click on it. You can either stop or you replace. So let's just cancel it and go to. So let's discuss about database. This is the database. So if you want to create a new database, you just click on this, right click, and you create a new database. Let's create a new database. Hold on a little. Then it will ask the name of the database. So this is the name of our the name of the server. So you click on the database and it will appear here. I don't want to create a new database. So if you click on it, it will appear here. You see, I have two databases I have created, but I think we have a default database. That's a default database that is with the machine itself. So, but it's not showing here. I think that one is a master also that came along with this machine. So when you click on it, when you click on the database you create, it will appear like this. This is the sign showing that this is the database. What if I want to create table? If you want to add, you want to import data. So these are the tables I have created. The data I have imported. So they will show here. So all the tables created, all the data sets. These are the data set I have been working on. I imported all of them. So when you come to this place, when you come to this place, you right click and you click on tags. You can import. So let's go through that process. Let's go through as if we want to import data sets. So you go to import. So you wait a little, the dialog box will pop. So this is dialog box. So on this dialog box, this is where you can do this. You can import in two ways. You can come to this place and import, or you go to the configuration, that is the server configuration, the one we just search from this place. So you come to this place and you click on this this place, and then you search for Microsoft Excel. There are other ways you can get like data resource. There are other ways you can get your data from. You got different options here. You can get it from Microsoft Access. You can get it from different options, but want to get it from Microsoft Excel. So when you click on Excel, it will ask you to get the you search for it. So this is where it will take you to. So these are where you can just click on it, but you must make sure that the data set is on workbook. That is this pattern. If you want to know the difference, you observe that this is just like a table showing you that yes, is we are using this is workbook form, and even from when you click on it, you see the other showing that the type is Microsoft Excel workbook. But if it's in this particular format, sorry, let's say this, okay, it's not even showing. That's just it. From here now, you observe that there is AXA here showing on this folder, but because the studio doesn't recognize CSV, so it will not show except you want to come to this place and click on all files. You see, this is a CSV file, but it will not show. It will not even work out. It will not even work out. That is why the default state is this table here. So when you click on browse, it will take you to all the tables will show only. So I want us to understand. Make sure you any data you are getting, make sure is on you are using a workbook, else it will not really import. So we don't want to import anything. Okay, let's try to import so that we just get it right there. Let's go to Excel, browse. So let's click on this. So you see, it will work. But make sure you click on the right office you are using. I'm using 216, so make sure you click on 216. Then you click on next. So if they see what it's telling you, could not, okay, it's not registered on the local machine. Okay, so I don't know what is wrong, but okay, let's see what is wrong there. Let's see what is wrong. Okay, this is an error coming from my machine. I will try and resolve it. So let's just continue. But this shouldn't be, this is just an error that I don't know what really happened. So but I know there's something I need to download from Microsoft. I was using this before, I don't know what happened, but I will try and rectify it. But just for us to continue the class is when you click on next, to take you to a page where you need to select the server. I think the server. So when you need to select this you select native client. When you click on it, then it will now import. So that is it for that. So but make sure you click this save row as column names, click on it, and you select the office you are using, sorry, the Excel you are using. So that's just it. Well, for the error I will try and rectify it. It's something that we will do. So let's just continue. If you want to see the tables, let's say we imported a table, look at them here. If you want to the tables all imported here, you can rename your tables. Just double click and you can rename it here. If you can rename it here, so that's it. And if you want to see other properties for this table, you click on this, click on column, and you are good to go. See, these are the properties, the data types, and also properties of each column. So that is it. So I haven't said that. Let's try to see how we can let's see. Okay, let's start with the basics. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the notes. So let's try to okay, there's something again I need to tell us. It's about comment. If you are a programmer, you understand that when it comes to comment, these are things that something that every programmer should know. So in SQL, if you want to comment, for example, let's say okay, we're going to start something, not now, but our next class we're going to see how we explain clean data sets using this particular environment. But for us to be able to explain more on, let me just show up something. You see, this is comment. If you comment is something that will help you to be able to understand if anybody should pick your work, and the person will understand what you are saying. For example, now I want to say I clean or I remove duplicates. Let's say I remove duplicates. Okay, I don't spell duplicate. So you see, if anybody should pick this particular documents now, only from here, the person will know what's happening. Sorry for that. The person will know what's happening, what you've done here. So you see, it's very important that comments, we need to apply comments. So this is how to comment. You use this and you are good to go. So let's remove this. Let's write basic SQL command. That is what we want to do now. This is not a class to teach you SQL. It's just a class to guide us on how to use SQL for data analysis. So this is it. If we want to, let's do our basic SQL. The first SQL command we all know is the select. And SQL command, they are just like your English language, when they tell you that go and pick this, go and pick that. So select, it's telling you that go and select this particular stuff from the database, but you need to give other commands. So select. The other thing is the asterisk. We'll call it asterisk, or you can call it star, or we will call it asterisk. So collect star. Star means you want everything. You want the commands to go and collect everything from the database, from that particular table. You understand? From that particular table. That's what it means. So from what? Now we need to specify what do we want to collect. Okay, let's say we want to use let's say I want to use this. Okay, let me use this. I think this is what. Let me just copy it. I don't want to be typing. So we'll just paste it here. So when you run this, remember I said you can highlight. When you run this, it will throw an error, invalid object name. This is what it's telling you. Means that you didn't really select the database you want to use here, but you can specify that here. You can fix that here. But okay, what database are we using? We are using the advanced. I think we are using advanced database. So this is it. Sorry, advanced. Let's type advanced database. I think the red button, the red this thing is no longer there. So when you click on it, to display everything for you. So this is our results. This is how you start cleaning. So let's check the next one. Okay, now this is the command to select everything, just like the way we do in Excel. It will select every data set, every table from that database. What if we want to specify that, okay, we want you to select a particular data? You understand? I want to select a particular row or a column. Let's do it that way. This is not a class for SQL, but it's just for us, something that will guide us. So we'll say, I say, okay, Ibrahim, go to the market, buy me everything. Ibrahim will go to the market and buy everything. But when I say Ibrahim, go to the market, buy me, go to the market where you see granite, buy granite, or where you see granite, buy bottle, or where you swear they are selling meat, buy chicken. You understand? So let's do it like that. Where let's say where victim. Okay, let's use victim. No, I don't want to use that. Yeah, let's use premises. Where premises equal to what? Single family. Single family. It must be in quotation. This is not a class for SQL, but just something that will guide us a little. Is how to use. Okay, I think it should be single column also. Single quote, sorry. So I think the error should not be there again. So it will come here. Let's see if it runs. It will come here and pick just the row that contains what? Single family. Does the every row that contains single family. Remember what the explanation I give. So when you click on it now, it will, you see every premises here, premises column, everything that is here now is like it's just picking just single column. Now just like what we do in our Excel, where you see the drop down this button, you click on it and you just go there and check. Now it will only select one particular the specific text you selected. So that's what is happening here. So let's say you just want to filter anything. This is how to filter. You understand? This is how to filter. What if we want something else? We want let's do it again. Sorry, let me just copy it. I want to run this, and let's say we want this particular premises column to be ordered. Want it to be want to sort it. Let me use that word. So in Excel we sort from largest to smallest. In SQL we can sort from increasing and decreasing, largest to smallest, smallest to largest. You can do that too. You can also do that in text and also in numbers too. So how can we do that? You can say, okay, select everything ordered by, sorry, ordered by, and what do you want to order? Premises. So let's do this now. It will order the premises column, which means it's starting from null. Let's go down now. A, you see they are all ordered. So from now it's taking A, B, C, D till Z. Okay, then it's S. So you can do that. By default, this particular order command is in, I think is in decreasing order. So it's in decreasing order, so you can increase it. How do you do that? In SQL you can the same thing with this. So I think it should display the same thing. It should display the same thing. Okay, where is the premises? Okay, this is decreasing. So we want to increase is this, the way we did it the first time. So by default it's like this. So telling you that, okay, the same thing with, okay, now look at what's happening here. So you can use this, you can do that. So this is what you will do. Okay, what if you want to select? We have three, I think we have like 5 basic. We have the select, we have the asterisk, we have the from, the where, the order by, and the group by. These are the major things you would do. We have other commands too, other wonderful commands, other wonderful functions you can work with in SQL, but these are just the basic. So let's do something again. Let's say we don't want everything to be showing here, we just want a particular column. So what do? You select what each of the column. Let's say we want just premises. Want just premises to show. Premises. You want just premises to show. Okay. Do this, then just premises that will show. Only premises. You see, one thing about this is, one thing, let's tell ourselves something. Let's understand something. Now see, I want to get an error. See, the error will always help you to understand the mistake you've made. Incorrect syntax near the key word ordered. Then you go. Means that something is wrong somewhere. It means we did not start the right command. So this is just a guide. Make sure you go through this. Make sure you go through on what is here, the error that it displayed. It will really help you to be able to debug, to remove errors. And so I already told us how to rename, and how to go through the. So these are the basic things you're supposed to know. Other things, these are things we know you delete. So most things that are here are something that we already know about them. Explorer, Object Explorer, how to open new page and other things. So these are things that will help us. You can open a new query here. You want to open a new query, you can open it. You can still write multiple command here. You can still write multiple command here. Let's say we want the asterisk here. Sorry for that. So you can do that here. You can click on everything and it will give you 2 answers because you are clicking on 2 commands. See, the other one has run already. Then the other one now will come at the lower part. But this one is saying that I just want premises code. Now look at the other one now. You see, this is the first one, and this is the second one. So this is the second one. So that is it for this class. This class is just to guide us on how to use SQL command. Remember, don't be scared. Don't be scared on exploring. You see what you see here is Object Explorer. So you exploit more. That is how to use this. If you are confused, if you are stuck, do your research, come back and continue. It's very important. It's very important. Remember, I told us the last time that you can import a particular data that has been cleaned from SQL to your Excel. That is, if you want to be able to do the dashboard, or you create a chart in Excel. Yes, so you can also do that in Power BI. Yes, you can do that in Power BI. You can also do that in Power BI. Okay, so you can also do that in Power BI if you want to be able to import the clean data from your SQL. Just put your server name. That's why the server name is very, very important. Put the server name, then you can be able to import into Power BI, and you do your normal, do your dashboard. You create your chart, and you are good to go. You are good for presentation. But make sure that, very important note, make sure that in anything you are doing, if you are trying to clean data from SQL, make sure that you import your importation is correct, because sometimes you try and you import data set that is not complete. So that's one of the errors we face when we're trying to import. I think that sometimes you face things like that, and you must be able to debug as an analyst. So after you import using your Power BI, you put the right user, the right localhost, that is the server name, and you are good to go. It will take you to, we'll explain more on that. So that is how to use SQL. Just a little way, a guide on how to use SQL. And our next project will be cleaning data sets using SQL, and also other of the commands. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your time. And remember, it's okay to explore. It's okay to do your research and try to explore. For example, the error we just faced now is something that you can go ahead and find out why is it like that. Because whenever you face error like that, it's okay for you to do your research and try to observe what's happening, and you debug. Very important that you do that. So thank you so much for your time. And in case there are other things that wasn't explained in that video, it's okay for you to do your research. It's okay for you to explore more on that, and you are good to go. So thank you so much for your time. Please try and subscribe so that you can make us go through this. Thank you so much. Thank you.